Long flights are rarely perfect, but the right gear can make them a whole lot better. After spending far too many hours on airplanes over the years, I've found a handful of products that consistently make flying more comfortable and a lot less frustrating. They've become automatic additions to my carry-on on every single trip. Let's start with the one that completely changed how I organize my seat. The first item is the Airplane Pocket Seatback Organizer. One of the biggest frustrations on flights is constantly reaching down into a backpack for things. This organizer basically creates a mini storage system right in front of the passenger. Instead of everything disappearing into a carry-on, it provides dedicated pockets for all the items actually used during the flight. The most useful aspect is that everything stays visible. It also acts as a tray table cover, which is a nice bonus. It's best not to overload it with heavier items, as it can sag a little, but for staying organized during long flights, it's fantastic. Another useful long flight essential is the sleeper hold travel pillow. Many travel pillows are disappointing, but this one stands out. Instead of just supporting the neck, the sleeper hold actually secures the head to the seat's headrest. That may sound a little unusual at first, but once seen in action, it makes a lot of sense. The entire idea is to stop the constant head bobbing that happens when trying to sleep upright. It creates a much more stable sleeping position than most travel pillows. It's a really solid product, and you can actually sleep through an entire flight while everyone else is still trying to get comfortable. The next item is probably the easiest recommendation on this list, the Soundcore Space 2 headphones. If there is one thing that instantly improves a long flight, it's noise-canceling headphones. Airplane engines, crying babies, there is always noise. The Space 2 does a surprisingly good job of blocking all of that out. The most impressive aspect is the comfort. A lot of headphones feel great for an hour and then slowly become uncomfortable, but these stay comfortable for entire flights. Battery life is excellent too. Charging them is rarely a concern. For the price, these are easily one of the best travel headphones available. In 2026, airplanes still commonly expect passengers to use wired headphones. The Avantri Bluetooth adapter fixes that problem instantly. It plugs into the seatback screen, pairs with Bluetooth headphones, and is ready to go. The main advantage of this adapter is its simplicity, no confusing menus, just plug and play. The battery lasts long enough for most long-haul flights, and I really appreciate that you can connect two headphones at once. If you're traveling with a partner, both of you can watch the same movie without sharing earbuds. It's the kind of product that might only be used during flights, but every time it's in a bag, it proves its value. The biggest problem with long hours of travel is all the sitting, which makes your legs hurt. That's why you need the hanger footrest. It gives your legs somewhere to rest instead of hanging awkwardly for the entire flight. The difference is more noticeable than many travelers expect. People tend to shift around less and generally feel more comfortable during long-haul flights. Once it's attached, you can elevate your legs, change positions more easily, and take some pressure off your knees and lower back. It also packs down surprisingly small. If in-flight leg comfort is your top priority, this is definitely worth considering. Meet the most exciting gadget on this list, the Hole-Gantom magnetic phone holder, perfect for anyone who watches movies, YouTube, or downloaded content during flights. Instead of holding a phone for hours, simply attach it to the holder and position it wherever it's most comfortable. Travelers attach it to tray tables, seat pockets, luggage handles, and all sorts of creative spots. The strong magnetic connection keeps the phone securely in place, and because the stand is flexible, the viewing angle can be adjusted to whatever feels best. On long flights, that makes a much bigger difference than it might sound. The next item is the Bevelage Window Organization Station, easily one of the most unique travel products available. Window seat travelers will immediately understand the appeal. Tray table space disappears quickly on flights, and this station solves that by creating extra storage right by the window. It essentially adds a small shelf for drinks, glasses, earbuds, or anything else that needs to stay within reach. It can make a surprisingly big difference on longer flights. It works on most aircraft and is one of those products that makes economy class feel noticeably less cramped. If you've ever experienced that uncomfortable pressure buildup in your ears during a flight, SoftFox earplugs can help. They are designed to regulate pressure changes, making takeoffs and landings much easier on your ears. At the same time, they also reduce some of the background noise that comes with flying, not enough to completely isolate you from your surroundings, but enough to make the cabin feel a little quieter and more comfortable. Ideally, you'll never need them, but for travelers who regularly deal with ear discomfort while flying, they're a reassuring item to keep in a carry-on. Airplane seats aren't designed for comfort on 10 or 12-hour flights. That's where the Sundoor travel cushion comes in. It adds an extra layer of support that helps distribute pressure more evenly. The best part is that you can adjust the firmness yourself, so you're not stuck with a single fixed level of cushioning. When you're done, it deflates and packs down surprisingly small. If you regularly take long-haul flights and struggle with seat comfort, this is a simple upgrade that can make those final few hours a lot more manageable. The next item is the Mzoo Sleep Mask. And for anyone who struggles to sleep on planes, this might be one of the easiest upgrades to make. The Mzoo completely blocks out light without putting pressure on the eyes. The contoured design creates space around the eyes, making it much more comfortable than the flat sleep masks many travelers have used in the past. The memory foam feels soft, the adjustable strap stays secure, and it remains comfortable even during longer flights. Paired with noise-canceling headphones or earplugs, it offers a much better chance of getting meaningful sleep before landing. Long flights can get surprisingly cold, especially when you're trying to sleep. That's why many travelers prefer having a blanket of their own. This large gray blanket is big enough to fully cover your body, which makes a huge difference on overnight flights when you're trying to get real sleep. A major advantage is that it packs down into its own carrying case, so it doesn't take up much room in a carry-on. And when it's packed away, that same pouch can double as a pillow or lumbar cushion during the flight. It also comes with a luggage sleeve and clip, making it easy to attach to a suitcase. Airplanes are not particularly clean environments. Passengers regularly touch tray tables, armrests, and numerous other high-contact surfaces. For this reason, it is useful to keep Sanikind mini hand sanitizer within easy reach. Before meals, snacks, or after moving around the airport, it can be used to clean hands quickly. A mist-style spray is often preferable as it tends to feel less messy than traditional sanitizer gels. It can clip onto a bag, fit in a pocket, and take up virtually no space in a carry-on. It may not be the most exciting travel item, but on long flights, it is a practical essential to keep close at hand. And those are my 12 long flight essentials that never leave my carry-on. All the links are down in the description. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to see more travel gadgets, check out the next video.